BagFuel, baby.
We back. Yeah. We got Detroit in the building today.
Motor City, B.
And we expand our way on down through the Midwest and everything right now. We're going to stop through Detroit because we got a big following in Pittsburgh, in Ohio.
Yeah.
But we ain't had a chance to get out there yet, actually, to film and get it all together, you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with the O the long way. And PA, though.
Yeah. We got Vezzo in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Get it.
And man,
Up, though.
what's it like seeing your city being revitalized outside of hip hop? We've seen a lot of construction, real estate, and people tend to forget that's a port city. So you know the things coming in, things leaving. Like, what's that like seeing that going down now?
Man, my whole entire life, that's the first time I ever seen Detroit look like the way it's looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear about it from like the Motown days, and then when the Big Three first came in there and created all them job opportunities.
Yeah.
Detroit was real strong economically. You know what I mean? So yeah, we didn't have a chance to experience that for a long time until right now, and it's amazing. It feels great. It's good to just see. Downtown look like a whole nother city, bro. Like, it don't look nothing like what it was like when I was a shorty.
How long it took for you to see that change, man? Like, how many years?
20. Yeah, it was like that. Like, it just got like that. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a little nervous seeing a lot of outsiders coming in and not people from your hometown revitalizing the town?
Nah, because they haven't made it to the hoods yet. They ain't gentrified none of our hoods yet. They did downtown, but like Jefferson area, Jefferson the hood too. So they probably did like a quarter of Jefferson, you know. And a good thing about Detroit is they allowing us to revitalize the inner hoods. You know what I mean? They allowing us to buy them homes and do everything we need to do to grow our hoods. So a lot of us like that make music or just business, man, overall. We've been buying the buildings and redoing the buildings. We buying all the cribs up. I just bought the house that I grew up in. We pretty much own the whole entire block that I grew up at, me, my brothers, and my mother, you know? So yeah, they allowing us to do it, and I respect that, I appreciate that. So as far as the neighborhoods go, we gonna control that revitalization of that. It's in our pocket, we got that in our hands, so yeah.
Where does that entrepreneurial spirit comes from? Because when you first came on the scene, it's understood Vezzo understands business, just from an optical sense, not from just the jewelry. You give the aura that you understand business. Where does that come from?
Not ever wanting to be broke again. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we all grew up like that. We grew up with shit, bro. 9 people. We lived in a 3-bedroom home. My whole childhood, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Until everybody started moving out and getting their own places and all that. But just the positions that we was in then, and for a long time, it took a minute for me to realize our situation. Cause my mom and my old man, we kept food on the table. School year, we went school shopping. We had the Nintendo 64 and art, so I'm not realizing what position we in because I felt that I was good. But now that I'm older, I realize I wasn't good, I just was appreciated.
What was that light bulb that you said, we not good? Was there a moment you like, hold up? I seen Memphis Bleak say, I ain't realized how poor we was until I seen Jay-Z's room. And I'm like, this looked different, you feel me? Was there a moment for you, Vezzo?
It wasn't a moment necessarily like, well, I know when I first realized we wasn't well off was in the 3rd grade. On my birthday, my teacher, Ms. Lewandowski, it's crazy, bro. Probably a few days ago, I went on Twitter and I tweeted that I was trying to find my 3rd grade teacher because I shared a moment with her that I'll never forget. It was on my birthday and I went to school, but I'm just looking around, I just bust out crying. She like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know. So she asked me to come talk to her in the hallway and I told her, like, look at my shoes. You know, it's my birthday, look what I got on. Why do I gotta dress like this? Why I gotta wear this? And she just started crying and she hugged me too. And I knew then, like, nigga gotta change that. But even after that situation, you know, I still felt blessed. I still felt appreciated because we kept somewhere. My mama kept a roof over our head. All the bills was paid. The problems my mama and my father was dealing with, I didn't know. You know, we couldn't tell because they ain't stressed, they ain't cry. they ain't whine. They handled that shit. They kept their chin up. But what made me, it's not necessarily like outside of that situation. It's not what made me realize we didn't have much. It's what made me want more. You know what I'm saying? And that was just seeing all the OGs in our hood, the cars and the clothes and you know what I'm saying? Niggas just buying whatever they
It's
want.
exciting, man.
Yeah,
Freedom.
wearing what they want.
Yeah.
Marauders and all that
Let's
shit.
go.
Everything on 24s and 26s and nigga go to the car wash. It's 13, 15 foreigns parked out that motherfucker. $1 million in cars, you know what I'm saying?
But guess what you doing? What you just said earlier in this interview, buying up the neighborhood, buying up the houses. Now we got the young crowd looking at you like, yo, Vezzo buying our block up.
Yeah.
He's showing us love. He not just gonna let somebody else take this over.
I feel like that's the only thing that some of the OGs that from my hood that I seen, that I was watching growing up, as I grew up, I feel like that's one thing they didn't do was buy property. You know what I mean? Like, I think they could have did better with that. Because if they would have done that, then we wouldn't be in a position to have to. I'm not buying property because I want to. I buy it because I have to. I don't want it to land in nobody else's position. You know, this is my neighborhood. This the hood that I fell and picked myself back up at. You know, so I don't want anybody just buying property over there. I don't want to stop nobody. You know what I mean? But I want first dibs on all of it, the whole infrastructure over there. And I feel like if they would have done that, either we would have been in a position to where we can buy the property from them, buy into that property, partner with them on the property.
They wasn't financially literate. They were not financially literate.
They wasn't.
They thought just getting a house for them just to live in was good enough. They were not thinking about what's gonna be best for the community or their kids trying to make ways to get 2 and 3 houses now. Did they really have the money? Because so many people was fronting and then they was helping other people. Do you think that they had the money to do that? Because a lot of people make a lot of money, but they pushing a lot of money out to take care of people too.
So like Detroit, bro, was always like a real hub, like, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of, you know, I don't want to say that shit on camera.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but Detroit was like a real hub, you know, that's where Meech them from. And it been like that. It's 200 Big Meeches in Detroit. It always been like that, you know. Meech was just the one that was on the front stage with it and put them plays down as far as like, Meech understood the importance of building a brand. You know, he was the first street guy that knew like, man, fuck that. I can build a real brand that's gonna last me forever. And I won't have to do this. When Meech come home, Meech ain't gotta do nothing. Meech got an entire brand built out. So I think that's what separated Meech from all the other big Meeches that we had in Detroit.
The marketing aspect.
Yeah, the marketing and all of that and building that brand up and seeing a life after that.
Do you think Meech knew he was marketing at that time?
I think he's fully aware.
I think he was aware because with that came Jeezy. I feel like Jeezy was gonna blow, Snow was gonna blow regardless. He was gonna make it no matter what. But the marketing that BMF did behind Snow for Trap or Die and all, you know what I mean?
Monumental, the Snowman t-shirts, Miami,
it was different.
South Beach.
The BMF shirts. Man, you go in with BMF out of town, you gonna see 200-300 BMF shirts, bro.
20 Lambos.
That was marketing at its
finest.
Every dude had 10 racks in their pocket.
When Snow and Ghostface shot the video in New York, and Hov pulled up in a 57 in a 52 Maybach, 57, whatever. Meech went and parked the 62 right next to it. That's marketing. I want Hov to know who I am. I'm Big Meech. I'm from Detroit. This was going on.
I made a statement about the Detroit rappers and singers that's coming out of there, right? I said, yo, it's a lot of great talent there. I think that they could be next up, but they got to learn and embrace the business more.
What you mean by that?
What you think about that?
What, the business as far as like what though?
As far as the marketing, promotion, understanding what it really takes to get your record on, how to mix and merge with other people from different states, applying not just what works in Detroit, but what works overall into breaking an artist out there.
The thing is that do happen. You know what I'm saying? You probably just don't see it. But that happened. Like I just talked to my one of my little homies, Telebando. He from the trenches. Holmes really like one of them. He was here last night, you know, moving around and getting his music out here and doing the interviews and podcasts and all that. it happened. It's just you probably wouldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't see it, but it's like that. It happened. Niggas understand the business for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we got to the position that we in right now. It's from building them bridges and going in and out of Atlanta. You know, like the bridge me and Mojo and nephew Texas boy, man, rest in peace Snoop. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Soda. We built the bridge in Atlanta, and that continued to sprout and grow into what it is right now. So like I feel like the reason we even in this space that we in right now is because we started moving out of town for a long time. We was stuck in the city. We couldn't see past what went on in the city. But like with the new wave right now, that's exactly what got us there. It's so many Detroit artists that done went to Oakland and turned themselves up in LA to Atlanta. You know what I mean? We've been hit Ohio and Milwaukee and to Chicago and all that. Like it definitely happened. And I think I know, you know, because of that is the reason why we in the position we in right now.
You're one of the dudes, I don't want to disrespect your town, that's really marketed in a way that's outside of Detroit, because part of my ignorance, when we hear of your town, we know Eminem, we know D12,
for sure,
and we know Trick for the no-fly zone, right?
I know PZ too.
PZ, but I'm just basic level
like
scale.
on the mass level.
But when it comes to Vezzo, it's like, all right, there's an Atlanta connection. You out here in New York, we see you in Cali, but we still know you a Detroit dude. Your marketing is a little bit different.
And I appreciate
And I don't want to disrespect other dudes.
No,
you know what I mean?
I appreciate that, bro.
What did it take to do that, man?
But look though, to an extent, like that's why I understand what you were saying. See, I think what you were saying is like it can be bigger.
That
it can be
is
more
what I'm
broader.
saying. That's
It
what
can be
I'm
more
saying.
broader.
If they understand that, y'all have the talent. Like Atlanta, Atlanta understood that.
Yeah.
So that people got behind their other people.
We got to do better with that because
that's what
I
was
don't want us
talking
to
about.
miss out on that.
I didn't want to blow Chanel up, but Chanel agreed with me.
But
My
no,
DM.
I get
That's
what
why
you're
you
saying.
here. She agreed with me. Like, yo, you know what you talking about.
I get what you're saying. You're saying like we ain't fully taking advantage
That's
of it.
what
to where
exactly.
We locked and loaded, completely locked and loaded.
Exactly, but it's like
we got the opportunity to do what
it's
Atlanta
right
did, to do what New York did.
Exactly.
We got the chance.
you got everything.
There.
The infrastructure,
we just got to
the
take
city.
advantage of it completely and go on a more broader level and go bigger with what we already do. I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying.
Where your town is at, do you have other influences? Because you're so close to Chicago. Toronto, Canada's right there. Did you spend a lot of time over there too?
No, what's crazy is Detroit and Chicago just not building that relationship that we got right now. We was always like the cousins who didn't really, who ain't talk that much.
Yep,
we was the exact same. We twins. This my cousin. It's like the two cousins that's in two different gangs. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what the relationship with the rec always was, and it just wasn't no relationship whatsoever. It wasn't a friendship. We just didn't pay each other attention. Chicago did not care or look at Detroit, and it was like vice versa.
Yeah.
But now we fully embraced that we rock with each other, like, and we just alike. Like all the Chicago niggas and all the Detroit, we all locked in. When I was in prison, bro, I did most of my bid with the Chicago guys because we just think the same. Everything just the same. And as far as like getting influence from anywhere else, bro, like me personally, I get influence from every city that I can relate to, like New York. And I'm not saying that because I'm here and on this show, but I get influence from New York dudes, you know. Like one thing I even noticed in prison is that New York dudes, and I'm not gonna speak on what go on in the streets or in the world.
We understand.
But from what I seen there, New York dudes was just moving like one and just stuck together, you know, at least in there.
Yeah.
The niggas was on man time in there, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was moving like real men, and I respected that game. So I get motivation from pretty much anybody that I can respect, you know what I'm saying? As far as Ohio, I feel like we always had a relationship. Like our relationship was more with the Ohio dudes than what it was with Chicago and even Milwaukee and all them. So I say we influenced them on a lot of stuff, you know, and they help us get to where we at. Cause without Ohio, bro, we wouldn't have been able to catch no run. They embraced us. Like it wasn't no jealousy, it wasn't no hate. It's like, yeah, them niggas they not from here, but it's all good. We gonna fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was getting most of their
Pittsburgh
money.
fuck with y'all too.
Heavy,
Strong
yo.
way.
Heavy.
Yeah, fuck with
Heavy,
Pittsburgh fuck with y'all.
For multiple reasons.
Yeah. Pittsburgh fuck
Yeah.
with y'all crazy. What did your relationship with quality control teach you?
My relationship with quality control really just turned me up on the business side, you know, to be way more involved and take advantage of the relationships in a good way. Stay connected with them relationships. Don't build one and then go missing and deal and reach out when you need something from somebody. Keep that relationship going. I watch how P move. P a real boss. You know, P really motivate me as well. You know what I mean? P he a real CEO and homes from the trench, he from the streets, bro. So to watch him go from that to what he is right now, my relationship with QC was just more so inspiration / motivational type of thing. I'm not with QC, but it wasn't like it wasn't nothing that took place. It wasn't like a bad event or you know what I mean? Didn't nothing go wrong. My agreement just expired.
Yeah,
pretty
nah,
much, you know
that's
what I'm saying?
natural progression.
And like I say, what I learned and what Pete taught me was to, bro, try this shit on your own. Just try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Psychologically, what was it like dealing? Because I'm assuming you was there when what happened with TakeOff when he
Yeah.
passed. Like, how did y'all all rally? Because even though you're not from Atlanta,
Yeah.
that's still home team.
Take was really my friend though. That was like really my homie. Like that's the first rapper in the entire rap game that ever showed me love.
Wow,
He was
it's
pulling
deeper
up
than
to my chicken spot and to my dispensary and to my trenches in 2013 and all of that shit. TakeOff brought me out on one of their shows in Columbus in 2014. It's really my homie. So, you know, it definitely fucked with me. And I'm sure I know for a fact it didn't affect me as much as it affected everybody over there. So when that situation happened, I just kind of sat back and gave P and everybody the space that they needed, you know what I'm saying, to pick back up and rebuild. That's family, you know, that's family. And it ain't easy losing family. I understand what that's like. So yeah, it was crazy, bro.
Did it fuck with your music a little bit differently, looking back at it? Because we don't know when we in the tornado. It's after we're done. We're like, yo.
No, one thing about it, like they got a machine over there, you know what I'm saying? So that machine rolling. The machine gonna roll,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that the world really appreciated just how talented TakeOff was?
I don't think the world appreciated the talent all the way. I think the world loved TakeOff. Even when he was here, TakeOff got a crazy fan base, bro. The Migos is a pop icon. Like, them boys is
Rock stars.
rock stars. Like, they ain't just no average rap crew. Like, them dudes, like, on another level, you know what I'm saying? And I think prior to TakeOff passing, I don't think people completely and fully appreciated what he brought to the Migos because you know the saying, you don't really appreciate nothing until it's gone.
All day,
You know?
man.
So it took for people to see what he not able to provide right now, to see what was missing, you know what I mean? But no, I don't think that. I honestly think it's like that for every artist though. I wouldn't just pin that on TakeOff. I think it was like that with Pac. I think it was like that with Nipsey. I think it was like that with pretty much everybody, you know?
Being a rapper is a dangerous
most dangerous
sport.
job.
Well, why do you think people still want to be rappers? Because the word on the street, is this. A lot of rappers ain't really making money because they not streaming, they not selling albums, and they not doing shows.
Yeah.
So where are they getting the money from? Why do people want to still be a rapper when it's so hard? It's not a lot of y'all making a lot of money.
It's hard to make money.
Niggas seeing us rap hustle with this shit like features and shows ain't the only avenue. You get paid for promotion, you know what I'm saying? Shouting cannabis companies out, them folks paying $20,000, $15,000 for one shout out. The merch, or just all that. You building a brand overall. You able to go get paid to do movies. You able to get paid to sit in a nigga's store, like whatever the case may be. But I feel like people that's not there yet, I think they inspired to be that because they may think that the money all the way there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's a dangerous job. You know what I mean?
Dangerous job.
The most dangerous job for a black man right now.
Yeah, I think to all the young niggas out there, you definitely y'all gotta prepare yourself for this shit. If y'all want this shit, y'all gotta really like, prep for this shit and really know if you before you jump into this shit, this ain't nothing you just jump into, bro. You gotta have a lot of characteristics about yourself. You gotta know how to deal with niggas. You gotta know how to not deal with niggas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to maneuver in situations. You gotta know that you liable to land yourself in the most wildest situation. You wake up one way, and by the time you go to sleep, you got 100 problems. That's just how this shit go. You know what I mean? You gotta.
The life of a boss.
Yeah, you gotta be prepared. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Then not only is you gonna get some hate from just regular people, you gotta deal with the police too. You know what
I was just about to say that.
Police treating rappers like niggas is selling brick.
This is why I said they're the new mobsters.
It's fucked up.
Y'all
I don't
look
think
at
it's fair.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't think it's fair because like an actor don't get treated that way. It ain't no different, If I go
Actors don't be moving with mobs. And actors, they're not trying to they put an actor in a position where he can't put 10 niggas on. Vezzo can say, Chanel is gonna be my manager. She from the hood.
Yeah.
Got my niggas with me.
Yeah.
They from the hood. One of them gonna be my road manager.
Yeah.
Yo, if you really understand beats and all that, you can, manage the producers that I'm gonna take the beat from. I'm gonna get you money too. And you know what? And we all gonna move as a unit. It's 10 niggas with us now.
But look though, check this out though. How is that a crime?
It's not. But they're scared.
No, Vez, you into sports?
Not really.
But remember when Phil Jackson took that shot at LeBron and he said, oh, LeBron and his posse. So you got Maverick Cardi, you got Rich Paul, his other two, Randy.
He said that, bro?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Because now you got the money.
Yes.
That's why they put it into the ball players' minds when they bring them to the combine. Yo, you need to leave your people behind.
Yeah.
Yo, your man, we investigated your man, Vezzo.
Yeah.
Yo, your man, he did a couple crimes.
Right.
And I think it's in your best interest.
Don't bring him out.
Stop fucking with him or your draft stock is gonna fall.
And you want to know why they feel comfortable doing that? Because I feel like years ago and in the past, in the music game and the sports industry and all that, they was able to tell guys to leave they people behind, and those brothers listen, and they did that.
Yeah.
We not going for that no more, because we learn from their mistakes. Because I done seen too many niggas fall off. I done seen niggas with hundreds of millions of dollars, basketball players, football players, niggas got hundreds of M's, and they fall off, and it ain't nobody there to pick them up. All because they didn't put nobody in position that could possibly pick them up if they was to fall. So them expecting us to not do that is crazy, and I think it's unfair. It's selfish. It's just a lot. It's a lot of things. It's everything but decent, and it's everything but okay, and it's everything but right. You cannot expect us to have a full family line struggle. A full entire neighborhood, a full city struggle and go through shit and need shit, and we finally get in a position to be able to help them. They cannot expect us to turn our back on them. Again, one of the homies, they done investigated the homie, he went to prison, I can't give up on him. I gotta try to, enhance his situation. I gotta at least try to change his situation, because if I can change 10 niggas, and each 10 niggas I help, not fully change, but attempt to. If I can get through, if I help 100 niggas out and only 10 niggas get it, and they go help 10 niggas a piece, you do the math.
Yeah, that's 100 niggas.
That's 100 niggas.
But they don't want that.
But they gotta accept
too much power.
But they gotta accept that.
But
I agree.
But I don't think that they are, and I'm telling you why. And I'm gonna leave it here. It's only 335 spots in the NBA. Okay. It's niggas coming in and out, so they don't have enough money. It's not enough people with staying power. And then the dudes with the staying power, they even got into their minds and not have no entourage. When you think about an entourage, if you think about the whole NBA, it's only one man that you know his mans, and that's LeBron. He the only one that you know his mans. Nobody else, and these niggas is mega. This dude's making $50 million.
We don't know KD's man.
We don't know who KD's man is. KD's making $50 million a year. We don't know who Devin Booker's man is.
Because it's the way they gotta do it, right? You can look at it as creating an entourage, or you can look at it as creating a system. LeBron created a system. It just so happened that people running that system is people that he grew up with. They're part of his entourage. So as artists, we gotta figure out in the midst of that entourage, how do we turn this entourage into a system that actually works, a system that's beneficial to us first and then beneficial to everybody around us. LeBron didn't just create an entourage. He didn't just put his guys on and let them do anything. He created a system that makes sense, a system that's beneficial to everybody else's process and everybody else's system. So I feel like eventually they will accept it as long as we create systems that we not the only ones that benefit from. You know what I mean? Them same guys, I'm sure Phil Jackson later on in life, he gonna need that system LeBron created. He gonna need that system. He gonna come across some athletes that can use that process that LeBron just so happened to create. And now it's not a problem for him no more. You know what I'm saying? Because look at it, like look at a company like Bedrock. I believe everybody on the board of Bedrock is family.
In some
They
fact,
all got the same last name, brother. Like
they're third cousins or something.
They married in somehow type of way. That's nepotism at its finest. That's not a problem. What's wrong with that? Yeah, they can't allow, we can't accept that. We gotta be willing to take whatever come with it, you know. And the first thing we do is learn the laws. We completely learn the Constitution because people only get away with what you allow them to get away with. So we learn them fine lines. We learn them rights, and we team up with other people outside of our race, outside of our ethnicities that could benefit us in the midst of creating this system. Bedrock got most of their family on their board. That's not a crime. It's not wrong.
Nobody knows nothing about them too, Vezzo.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing, but that's how it go. They literally created nepotism. Them white folks been doing it, and it worked. And I think it's a good system to adapt. I don't think it's a system I don't care to criticize or shun that type of system. I'm the type of guy that'll look at that system and adapt that system.
How can I build one?
How can I build one of these? Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's a nice little blueprint. Let's remix.
It's a good blueprint. Let's remix that blueprint.
But do we have the patience for that? Because I always say, black people, we living for now. White people living for later.
For sure.
They don't get, like it ain't about me. It's about my grandson, my great-grandson. When I'm dead and then when I'm in my casket, the next 300 years is on lock.
They get a kick out of that. Like, to be able to say, like, Vezzo, do you have that in yourself to know your fifth great-great-grandson, you've never gonna see him, nothing. He gonna get to blow all your money. They get hype off of that.
That's what I'm building. That's what I'm working towards. Yeah. That's what I want. I'm gonna have that. It ain't nothing I want. It's something I'm absolutely gonna have. You know, I respect, bro. Listen, bro. I don't think nobody did it the way Brian did it. When it comes to the money and using the influence and the power correctly, bro, Holmes really put his homies on.
In the public eye.
Got his son in the NBA. I don't give a fuck if he can't hoop. Y'all gonna see my little nigga. That nigga a dog, bro. He is a dog, bro.
I don't give a fuck if he can't hoop.
Man, he the coldest nigga to do it, bro. It's nothing to complain. It's nothing to say about LeBron, bro. It's nothing to say about him, bro. And I don't never see him talking about it. He never running his mouth about it, bro. He do shit. He do it and he let it go. Yeah. Holmes will be on Twitter working out.
The illest shit I've ever seen him pull off, he's never said one word to Skip Bayless. And that man's been killing him for 17 years. Won't even acknowledge. That's some ill nigga shit.
Ill nigga shit, bro.
What's some highlights you've gone through that's helped you elevate as an artist, elevate your music, how you rap, how you deliver your songs to the world?
I think for sure, just like being around certain artists like Pluto. You know what I mean? Yeah. Holmes a different type of nigga, bro. Like, Holmes really, he's still motivated to this day, bro. Holmes still motivated. He got the same motivation he had in 2012.
Yeah. Does he really go from the club to the studio?
Yes, bro. Yes.
See, everyone says that.
Yes, he really do that. He really like that. He love that shit too, bro. Like, Holmes a real, and dude like he a humble nigga, bro, and he's smart as shit. You know what I'm saying? He know what he doing, bro. But I say being around dudes like Pluto, I watch a lot of people too, even if it's from afar. You know what I mean? Like I fuck with 50 Cent, like, you know, his movement and everything he doing, bro. Like, Holmes stayed true to himself. You know what I'm saying? He moved on his own time. He took he paced this shit out and everything working out perfectly for him. And he fuck with who we fuck with, and who he don't fuck with, he don't fuck with. That's cold cut. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel. Like, I
think 50 one of the realest niggas in this shit, bro. Like me personally, you know what I'm saying? Just being around Holmes and getting the opportunity to see him network and just move and shit, like, bro, that shit really inspired me, bro. Real life. So for sure that.
It changed up how you do music in a particular
I
way?
wouldn't say it changed up the way I do music, but it changed up the way I approach releasing my music and promoting my music and my plans after music. You know what I'm saying? I'm already right now in my point of life, bro. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do after rap. Every day, that's what I focus on. That's what I'm doing. Every move and decision that I make is for what I got going on after music. I felt powerless before. I'm never feeling that again. I allowed that to happen to myself. You know what I'm saying? I felt powerless before. I'm never in my life letting that shit happen to me again, bro. I don't like that feeling.
What's a money commandment that you live by? I mean, what you do to keep money inside your pocket?
Act like you ain't got it.
You like the third person to say this shit, or be like, act like I'm broke.
Yeah,
Niggas
I act like that shit don't exist. I ain't got it. I don't even know what that is. I got a bank account. I don't even, what we doing with that? I pay a bill late, because I ain't got it. I got to make it first.
That's real shit.
Got 5, 6 million. We ain't got that. What you talking about? I ain't got that. What you mean? I ain't got it. We gonna pay this
Commodore
shit.
said the same thing. He said, I ain't got it.
I'm okay with being cheap, bro. Like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I tell the whole world I am a cheap
Now, how
nigga.
you gonna have all this jewelry on?
I mean, you know, see, it's a different. No, but see, that's the thing, though, right?
With a mirror on
It's a different thing. So being cheap and being petty is two different things. Those two different things, man.
You's an ill Detroit pimp, yo.
I ain't petty, but I'm a cheap nigga.
I'm not your son. I'm cool with being cheap, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Because one thing
See, it's two different things, though, right?
I love it.
I ain't petty with myself, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a cheap nigga, but I'm not petty. It's a fine line between being cheap and being petty. I hate petty niggas, bro.
Let me say, I said this with other Detroit. The competitiveness of a Detroit dude is almost damn near second to none. I always say I was in a nightclub in Florida and niggas was doing the bottle wars. And niggas said, oh, we gonna win this. And they just doused the VIP with the bottles and lit it on fire, man. It's like, we gonna win this bottle wars.
You know what's underrated in Detroit?
What's that, S?
The chicks.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got some beautiful.
They don't, like, when they talk about women, they always skip Detroit. And me and Clue was just out there twice. And me and Clue was like, I was like, damn, Detroit don't get a lot of credit for what they bring to the table.
I'm married me a Detroit. I married one. My wife from the city.
Hold on. You heard what he said?
What'd he say?
He said the Detroit chick got mad at him.
Because we in New York and I ain't have a gun in the car.
Yo, that's a Midwest thing, dude. Chicago like that too. They're like, you ain't got no gun in the car, nigga.
Chicago women definitely.
Yo, that's one of the illest cities. Everybody be stashing their guns. We was with some kid. He's like a regular college kid. He's like, I had to stash my gun by DePaul. Just because it be lit over there. And then he went to the south side. He's like, all my guns is 15 minutes apart.
Niggas be stashing guns. That's crazy. We can't carry guns.
New York ain't like, if a nigga got a hammer in New York.
So in my hood and from my area that I'm from, the 48205 area, any gun case over there is automatic Fed case.
What's the 4205 area? What does that mean?
That's just it's the zip code.
Okay.
Oh, 42, okay.
Yeah,
So it's an
like
automatic Fed case for illegal?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I went to the feds for a gun. It's automatic. Ain't nothing to discuss. There's nothing to talk about. I don't fuck if you go get recipes, go get Johnny Cochran, Rob Kardashian. It's a Fed case.
Did they bring the menu to you? Because you know in New York, they have a menu depending on how much money you have. They're like, all right, if we do this, you'll get this.
That?
Yeah, depending on how much. If you got 100K, you might get
less years.
Yeah, you'll get 2 years.
Here, bro.
If you got 400,
y'all got that here?
yeah, if you have 400K, they'll get a former Fed to like tamper evidence and be a character.
Talking too much.
Yeah, nigga. It's
He talking too much. You know what I'm saying?
It's called the menu. Depending on what lawyer you got, they bring you the menu.
Man, you want to know what's
Hey.
crazy, bro? Like,
You definitely can pay to get
we
to not.
ain't, we ain't our cops. The police in Detroit, them motherfuckers ain't going.
Probably
They
was
ain't-
just too
ain't
young to know.
Oh,
Yeah, you
'cause
went
what
in,
I
you
saw-
still young now.
Or
nigga.
if they didn't think that you had the paper, they're not gonna offer it because they're
Yeah.
offering it to niggas. This is big money shit. So if they think you got $500,000, we got
Lick-
an offer for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
But if they
Damn,
don't think
that's
you got it,
crazy. No, we ain't got.
Oh,
that
he say
stuff.
sheep.
We
he
ain't
cheap
got that.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm cheap anyway. It ain't
y'all
got-
with some,
but no,
y'all with
I'm not
some.
gonna lie. No, for sure. Hell no, I ain't cheap with my freedom. But look though,
said,
I
"I'm
know
cheap
for
with my freedom."
hell no, I know we ain't got that though. Like one thing about it, like as long as I've been moving around in the trenches, bro, it's as far as Detroit go, the bitch so small that I ain't never dealt with a dirty cop. Like we ain't got dirty cops.
Interesting.
Detroit too
What?
small. We ain't got no dirty cops, bro. The bitch
Wow.
too small. Like you don't hear them type of stories down there. It probably, I'm sure it happened before without a
Yeah,
doubt.
but-
Like the bitch so small, bro. Like it's,
So when they were showing BMF and the black dude, he was being like Meech's undercover dirty cop.
that's possibly true. I mean, that's from the '80s and all that.
Yeah,
shit, you know what I'm
you're
saying?
talking about
I'm
current
talking
time.
about like my lifetime.
Your era.
Yeah.
My era. Yeah.
Because they would have loved the dirty cop. They would
You
have
ain't
put
trying
him
to
right
get
on
no
the
cops
scene.
on
You know what's
payroll?
crazy? No, the probably the closest thing that happened to some shit like that, and I genuinely believe in my heart, is because I was so young. I was 12 years old. I got pulled over on Gunston and Sanford.
Yeah.
I was driving a car. I was in a green Duster, bro.
12 years old.
12 years old, bro. I had probably like a QP of weed, some boo-boo.
Yeah.
Garbage. This shit look like this table, bro. Some shit nigga get a migraine trying to smoke. Like some garbage, bro. I got pulled over. Dude let me go. Kept the car. I don't know what he did with the gas, bro. He just told me get the fuck on and go home.
That was a dirty cop.
That's an L nigga. He didn't want to do the paperwork.
Probably, or bro, when I looked at like a little ass kid, bro. He probably like, man, what the fuck is this young nigga doing, man? That's probably the most.
But you know what it is? One of our family members is a big detective in Atlanta. So when it comes to like, cases like scammer cases like that, anything under 30 racks, they don't
They
go.
don't want to do the paperwork.
They don't go after it. It's a waste of time. So if you stay like under 20 racks, they never coming after you.
Damn.
You got to be
Right.
30 and over to get their attention.
Damn.
Yeah, so
That shit like they down there trying to motivate a nigga like, man, go get some more money. We'll come get you. I'm gonna go get rich. I want them bitches to come after me. That's reverse psychology. I'm scared of them motherfuckers.
What was it like going to Atlanta, Vezzo? There's a whole different. You don't seem like you're afraid going places. You seem like you, but like now you going to a whole different entity in town and behavior.
See, I went and moved around with a dude from there, you know what I'm saying? With nephew and with Potts, you know what I mean? So them being from there, it was kind of like a different thing. I ain't never like just went to a nigga city and just planted my feet like, yeah, bitch, I'm here. I think that's foolish.
It's nasty
goofy.
work.
That's goofy moving, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little different. Like every time I pop out in and I'm in their trenches or I'm doing business or, in the past, moving around and all that, most likely I'm tapped in with a nigga that's like that from down that way that ain't nobody pretty much gonna say nothing to. You know what I'm saying? Today, I don't think it's like that. I don't think nobody's scared of nobody, none. I don't feel like anybody run no city and no state. You know what I'm saying? I think everywhere you go, you got brothers that got respect, that everybody fuck with, that everybody like show love to, and you know what I mean? Niggas might go their way, but from my experience as of recently, bro, it just feel like ain't nobody running nothing.
Nobody know. The younger generation, I'm not mad, they really don't give.
They don't give a fuck.
They thought we didn't give a fuck. No, they
Don't give a fuck, bro. Ain't no such as like, yeah, man, the big homie gon' squash. Ain't none of that.
Big homie not squashing nothing.
I know them young niggas tell you, nigga, I ain't got no big homie, nigga. What you talking about? Like, these young niggas fried, bro. These young niggas throw, bro. I swear.
Yeah, I mean, what's it like being in a studio session with Vezzo, man? What's that vibe like?
Man, I freestyle like I don't like just freestyle the whole verse. Like I, start stop type shit. I just be vibing, bro. I be cool and like I ain't got like no recipe to the way I record, bro. And I'm a random nigga. I get up and go to studio 10 in the morning and drop some shit. Like I like being in the studio by myself too, like just me and the engineer. Cause sometimes like the opinions and ideas, that shit kind of throw me off, bro. Like,
Interesting.
I have a vibe already. That nigga be like, hey, gang, look, check this hook out. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I don't even like the beat no more, bro. I don't even want this bitch no more. You gonna do the bitch. You can have the bitch. I don't even want the bitch.
Did Atlanta change how you do music versus you being in Detroit and it has a particular sound and all y'all young dudes is coming out, 42 Duck, Peasy, you.
Atlanta actually made me want to stick to my sound because I watched them stick to theirs. And I feel like that's what, I did do one song with they sound back then. It was called Moonwalking.
Yeah.
That bitch went up in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I seen the way they stuck to their sound and they just wasn't, it wasn't negotiated. It was no way around it. This our sound, we running with it. They made me believe in our sound more. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to our guns. And that shit, I feel like it worked out for us by sticking to our sound and trying our best not to pick nobody else sound up because, bro, it's so many different regions that got a sound and the shit fire, bro. Like New York got a sound, like, you know, I feel like LA got a sound, Atlanta got a sound, Louisiana got a sound too now. You know what I'm saying? They created their own bag now.
It's a bounce.
You know? But just watching like New York and Atlanta stick to their sound. Even when Atlanta went on that crazy run, bro, I don't really remember too many New York artists making snap music, bro. Other than Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot.
Yeah.
Other than that, bro, the New York niggas was still thugging. You know what I'm saying? On the music side, like, so that shit made us want to stick to our sound.
We in Sweet Chick, right? This is Nas spot, and I remember one of the videos I first discovered you was you talking with Nas or like a promo vibing with that. Like, what's the vibe like?
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a while back. Like, you had the Maybach and you was talking about Esco, and this is his spot too.
Damn.
Yeah, this is private room.
This is private room.
That's fire, bro. Man, Nas a motherfucking legend, man. Like, I respect how Nas move too. Nas ain't no loud mouth. Like, motherfucker don't even know what Nas got, what's his. Like, he ain't trying to paint a narrative about himself. Like, he just this big. Yeah, he moved like, Nas moved like he sell bricks, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He got that type of demeanor, bro, like a brick man type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nas a real legend, a real OG.
We ain't know he had all that money until when Khalees got awarded $50,000 a month. And we like,
damn.
Yo, we like, what type of residuals he get?
No, bro, that was years
That was years ago,
motherfucker never know what Nas got.
And that's how niggas found
out he was getting all that money.
Niggas was like, yo, he ain't put an album out back then.
Man,
like how was he
really
getting on that? Yeah.
Nigga.
He got all that technology shit. He's so rich. He was in with the ring.
I seen some shit. That's what I'm about to say, bro. That nigga was
356 million, some shit like that, nigga.
That nigga invested in rings, bro. Before that shit blew up, bro.
They said his cut was like 350 million. They said
that
some wild shit, and he got other technologies.
Wild shit we don't know about.
Other shit that he was been getting paid
and I feel
off
like
from.
it's a reason why he don't talk so much about what he got going on.
Because
and I gotta learn why, bro.
No, you said it.
Bro.
You said it. I'm cheap and I don't have it. You go Queens niggas is cheap. So you were playing right in. Queens niggas is cheap. Niggas like, nah. You doing it right now.
Nas, yo, Nas, let me get 100. He be like,
I ain't got it.
I ain't got it, bro. I ain't got no cash on me. My cash app broke. I don't even know you like that.
No, I respect it, bro.
I remember that scene, a Detroit dude talking about Esco and the vibe and how you did the whole rollout. I said, oh, he's showing he about that business.
Shit show, bro.
About the Detroit shit, it's like my last shit, right? Wasn't y'all rhyming more off beat than y'all are now?
Yeah, we did used to kind of like rhyme off beat,
But I feel like now what's taken to the level is that the same beats that y'all got, niggas is rhyming on beat, and it's more relatable to everybody else.
It's hitting different.
Is that true?
All right, say that again.
I feel like that, okay, y'all used to rhyme off beat a little bit, right? I feel like the Detroit rappers that are popping right now, y'all are rhyming more on beat. Do you think that that's why niggas is swerving with y'all more?
Watch this though, check this out. We still rhyming the same way off beat. It just sound normal to y'all now.
Interesting.
When it first happened, y'all ain't understand
You know what it is?
Niggas couldn't grasp it. Like, bro, I remember I came down here, I don't know what year this was, I had a song called Dancing. Man, we going to labels with this shit. We playing this shit for record execs. Bro, they got a look on their face so like, what the fuck is this? This shit sound terrible, bro. Right now, if I play dancing for y'all right now, gang, it sound like everything that's coming out. The
I agree
thing
with
is,
him.
we rap the same way, same pattern, same everything. It's just our sound got normalized now. Now niggas just understand what they hearing now. At first, it was just a little throw. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about E40. I couldn't understand it. As I got older,
Exactly, like E40.
I was like, whoa. Same thing with Yo Gotti. I remember before Yo Gotti was really what he is. I was like, what do y'all see in him?
You ain't like 5-Star Chick by Yo Gotti?
Nah, that was way
Oh,
before.
he's saying like when Gotti,
when
I'm talking about like
cocaine
with the
music
mixtape,
run,
the
Yeah,
all
like,
that.
mixtape, Yo
I'm
Gotti.
talking about '09 Yo Gotti.
Yeah, the cocaine music.
Yeah,
Gotti.
cocaine. And then them niggas said the same thing to me. It's like the same thing y'all see in Mano.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I get it. It wasn't an insult. I got it. It's like, even though we don't understand it here, you might not get it.
Get it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but now we get it.
It's just, I feel like niggas just get it now. So
Yeah.
it sound, y'all hear what we always heard now.
Bang.
I feel like y'all just hearing what we've been heard.
Nah, that's dope, man. Like, but I just love the way how y'all leading the charge, because now people want to come to y'all town.
We do gotta go. We gotta get more broader with that shit though, bro, for sure.
Y'all doing
I
it?
don't want us to drop that ball. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, because it's there. Because think about all y'all had. Y'all had Eminem, you had D12.
Royce.
You got, I was about to say, you got Royce
And we
separately.
never-
Slum Village.
Yup.
Yourself. You got Peasy, T Grizzly, Cash Doll.
Yup.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
But you wanna know what's crazy, bro? Eminem, D12.
Skilla Baby from there too,
Yeah, he
right?
from the
Yeah,
city.
Skilla
see?
Baby.
It's a lot of niggas.
42 Dub.
42.
Babyface Ray.
Babyface Ray.
That's a lot of niggas.
That's a lot
Y'all
of
doing
niggas,
this,
We got
bro.
some shit. But look
Who?
though. Yeah, V's for sure.
V's.
Yeah, V's. Yeah.
But look though, check it out, right? So like Royce, D12, and M, right? When they was like having they run, that wasn't the sound, bro. Our
Yeah,
sound,
no,
You the third one to say that.
it was Street Lords, Blade Icewood, the Cheddar Boys, that consisted of
Everybody
Malik,
say
Everybody
Chuck
say the
Song,
Cheddar Boys, bro.
May West,
Mm-hmm.
the Lodge Boys, Doughboys Cash Out, and Team Eastside, which was, Peasy and Babyface Ray was in a group.
Nah, I ain't know that.
Yeah,
no.
and I was part of their group later on when they caught their wave. It was called Team Eastside. Then everybody went solo and ended up catching another wave once everybody went solo. Yeah, we all me and Ray from the same block, from off Bradford type shit, yeah. But yeah, so like we always was listening to them dudes. Like we weren't really on the D12 and M and Royce
Gotcha.
vibe like that. We was always
Slum Village said that.
rock bottom though.
Yeah,
Rock
Slum
Bottom,
Village
bro.
said the same thing
Yeah,
that you
that's what
saying.
we was off of, bro. We was off rock bottom, Big Hurt, all them type of niggas, bro. Them niggas had so much music and the shit was slamming in the trenches, bro. Same exact beats that we rapping off right now. The exact same. We remake half they beats right now. On me. Yeah.
Yo, who's on the Mount Rushmore of Detroit? You could throw sports in there, politics, rappers.
If I'm doing, I do artists. I don't know about the politicians.
Yeah.
I say Blade, Street Lord Wine.
Mm-hmm.
I say Cheddar Boy Malik,
Mm.
Big Hurt, K Deezy.
Wow.
And I gotta say Tone Tone too. I can't do that to Tone Tone.
Mm.
And Helluva. Helluva been a part
Hell
of
of the beat dude.
Wow.
I know said Louis.
Helluva been a part of every
I
single
heard.
run in Detroit,
I
bro.
heard.
Every single era. He was a part of every single one of them motherfuckers. Not just a part of them, he contributed to every single run, every wave that we had in Detroit up until the day, bro.
We
Helluva
interviewed
was a
y'all
part of it.
together one time for how
On Zoom.
Hip hop on Zoom now.
Yeah. That's my brother
we
right
had
there.
both of y'all up there. Hell
Yeah.
Yo, Vez, man, I just enjoyed just you giving the game and talking business. I know there's so much more you want to talk about, but you trying to keep it quiet.
No, but I
What
want
you
to
about to
ask
say,
him.
Ask-
This is my last time asking. What's up with that concert that y'all be doing every year? I
3
always see
days.
Chanel pumping it.
Mm.
It's something that you do every year, and it looks like it's getting bigger and bigger as you doing it. Or am I mistaken?
No,
by that?
so 313 Day, it's a holiday that we declare ourselves pretty much like the community, the people of Detroit. We just started out of nowhere, just started representing every March 13th. And Chanel and a few other people had came with like Chanel and like Active Minds. They had came out with like a concert. She pushed for it though. It was like an idea that she had type shit, and then the shit just kept growing from there. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know what's another nigga we didn't even, he's going viral, he's from Detroit? Big Sean.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Always forget Big
He's
Sean
going
is from
viral
Detroit.
right now.
Hey, bro, I got a Big Sean. I'm tweaking, bro. Can I do my
Do it. Do
Because
it.
it's more than 5 niggas, bro.
Yeah, nah, we go for it, Vez.
To me, respectfully, bro, I think Eminem top lyricist in the game.
Oh,
period.
you didn't name him.
Yeah, that's why
I don't want to
overall.
jump in.
He the #1 lyricist in the rap game to me, like lyrical. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Is
saying?
that because you
I ain't
from
gonna
Detroit?
say no, like lyrically.
No, hold on.
Look, lyrically. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not your.
It's a little biasness in there. No.
It's a little
home cooking in there.
I respect it.
It's a little home cooking in there.
But it's a good home cooking. He get the
But
cheat
look,
with that
no.
one. That's a good
So
cheat.
look, no, we get the cheat. We got the cheat
That's
code
a
with
good one.
him.
You
We got
can't
the
fight
cheat
that
code.
cheating one.
Man, Mount Rushmore of music, right? So I got it's a few. My Mount Rushmore had to be heavy.
Yeah.
Man, we got Eminem, we got Big Sean. Couldn't forget about them. We got
Gotta throw Royce in.
Roy, that's
You
what I'm
put Royce
going right
in
now.
first.
I'm
Okay.
going Royce right now. Royce 5'9",
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
then everybody that I said.
Yeah.
But Big Sean, and Royce, and Dej Loaf.
Days low.
Dej Loaf.
I forget
lean
about
on-
Days Low. Yo, we named a lot of artists.
That's like
from
20
Detroit.
niggas.
T Grizzly did a lot for the city.
Grizzly.
Hell yeah.
That nigga did a lot, bro. Like he did a lot.
Yeah.
When first day out popped off, bro. Like it just put our shit in more of a mass. It was more so like that Chief Keef effect. Like when Sosa blew up, everybody turned up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
Worldwide.
eyeballs was on Chicago fast.
And like me, Ray, Peasy, like we was turned way before T Grizzly. Like we was already turned doing shows. They rapping a song word for word. But Holmes' record was so big, bro. Like that shit brought eyes to us. Like that's how impactful his song was. So respectfully, he had to go on that motherfucker.
It seemed like y'all all together, like that's supreme respect that people don't normally show each other in any field, whether it's content creation, acting, rapping. But it seems like the Detroit wave is kind of sticking together. Why you think that is?
The thing is, right, it is that for the masses, and we take pride in keeping it like that. But like when we got disagreements or if this nigga don't fuck with this nigga, like we feel like it ain't the rest of the world business. So we keep it contained, you know what I'm saying? Niggas link up, niggas wanna shoot they ones, whatever, ain't no cameras around, nothing, it just ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it be shit, it be problems. It's like every other city and every other hood and ghetto. It's definitely shit there, but we just don't bring it to the world, you know what I mean? We keep that shit contained because we ain't trying to derail the mission. It took a lot to get here, and we can't fuck that up from petty disagreements. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, Boldy, he be locking in.
Damn, I forgot about Boldy.
What's the producer that you would lock in with?
That I would lock in with from Detroit.
From Detroit anyway. Somebody sound who you like it could be one or two producers that you want.
Yeah, that's like, yo, this.
I'm gonna go Amp Beats, Meech, and Helly.
Eleva, I knew he was gonna say
Eleva's, yeah.
Amp Beats for sure though. That's my brother right there.
BagFuel, like I said, like, subscribe, super things. Ring the bell, BagFuel Brigade. It's only $5. If you paid for it, you would have saw this already. All right? Follow us, bagfuel.com, purchase, browse, and all that type of thing. And what?
Respect to the nigga that live up to his name. Icewear.
Nah, he act like he cheap. So I wasn't gonna say that.
It's Cheapwear Vezzo, man.
Hold on, Cheapwear Vezzo.
Cheapwear with the real ice.
With the real.
We out of here.
Nigga got $3,000 sweaters on.
Hey, you fucked me up with that line though. What'd you say? You said if you paid for it, what'd you say? You would have seen it already. What'd you say?
If you
Paid
pay
for it, you would be seeing it.
Damn, that's a cold motherfucker right there, boy. That's some shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta use that one.